When you think about spiritual awakening or enlightenment, what's the first thing that pops into your head? It's probably something really dramatic, right? Like a flash of lightning, a sudden escape from all your problems, becoming this perfect, serene person overnight. But what if that whole idea is just wrong? What if the real path isn't about escaping life at all, but about diving into it, deeper than ever before? Let's get into it.
So that's the big question, isn't it? Is awakening really this get-out-of-jail-free card for all the messy, complicated parts of being human? Well, the way we're going to look at it here suggests a totally different path, and honestly, one that might be a lot more accessible than you think.
So on one side, you've got this myth of the lightning strike, something that comes from the outside and just happens to you. But we're going to explore a different metaphor, one that the Buddha himself was fond of, the lotus flower. It's not about some bolt from the blue, it's about something that grows slowly and organically right out of the mud. And that image, that's going to be our guide.
To really get this lotus metaphor, we have to start where it starts. So this first section is all about life in the mud. See, the journey doesn't start by trying to escape our difficulties. It starts by getting really, really clear about the ground we're already standing on.
So what exactly is this mud? Well, it's all the messy stuff of our day-to-day lives. Our habits, our cravings, our fears, all those mental loops we get stuck in, just chasing a little bit of gratification. But here's the really important part. The mud isn't evil. It's not something we need to get rid of. It's the raw material. It's the very soil that makes growth possible in the first place. Okay, so if our everyday experience is the mud, then the lotus, well, that's our own mind. It starts out pretty fragile, doesn't it? It's easily shaped by everything around it. But it's got this amazing built-in potential. This potential to grow, to rise up, and to figure out exactly when and how to open. Now, of course, no lotus grows in the dark. It needs the right conditions. In this metaphor, the sun is like a good teacher or even a good friend. And notice, the sun doesn't just yank the lotus out of the mud, right? It just points the way. And the light it's pointing to, that's wisdom itself. And it's not a belief system you have to sign up for. It's just pure, simple clarity. And this right here really gets to the heart of it. All our challenges, all our messy human stuff. That mud, it's not actually an obstacle to awakening. It's the food. It's the necessary nourishment. You take away the mud and there's no lotus, period. All right, so the lotus is growing through the mud. What's next? Well, this next part is about that huge moment, breaking the surface. This is that first glimpse of awareness that honestly changes everything that comes after. And this isn't some big dramatic explosion. It's a really subtle internal shift. It's a change in posture. The head that was buried down in the muck just rises. The eyes that could only see the darkness right in front of them just lift. It's a fundamental change of orientation. And from this new vantage point, something incredible happens. For the very first time, the mind actually sees its own process, this constant fabrication. It starts to see how it builds a whole story of me and what I want out of things that are just passing through. It's like you're suddenly looking at the source code of your own mind. Now, this is so important. The problems don't just magically disappear. The mud is still there. The habits, the desires, all the difficulties, they're still part of life. But the thing that's fundamentally changed is your relationship to it. You're no longer completely drowning in it. And this quote just nails it. The first big breakthrough isn't about getting out of the mud. It's about being in it, fully living your life, but with this new clarity where you don't mistake your temporary struggles for the entire sky. You finally know which way is up. Okay, so that first breakthrough is huge, absolutely, but it's not a one and done kind of deal. Awakening isn't a single event, it's a practice. And that brings us to what we could call the ongoing work of seeing. This is the day in, day out practice, and it's kind of a loop. So let's walk through it. First, you just notice a craving or a thought as it pops up. Let's say it's that urge to check your phone. You just see it. Second, you recognize what it is. It's not a command from the universe. It's just a temporary, constructed event happening in your mind. And as soon as you do that, its power starts to weaken. That desperate feeling like you have to grab the phone loses its grip. And finally, you just gently bring your attention back. You return to seeing. And you do this again and again and again. And the key to all of this, it's patience. I mean, you can't force awakening. You can't just grab a lotus bud and pry it open, right?
you just destroy it. The flower doesn't strain or rush, it just opens when all the conditions are right. And in the same way, this clarity unfolds naturally as we do the simple, steady work of just seeing. All right, let's bring this all home in our final section. Because the core message, really, isn't about escape. It's about integration. It's about finally understanding the relationship between that beautiful flower and the muddy roots that keep it alive. So let's just be crystal clear about what this kind of awakening isn't. It's not about growing wings and flying away from your life. It's not a flight to some pure state where you're perfect. So what is it? It's a change of attention. It's learning to see the mud for what it is. It's building a new relationship to your own experience so you can be fully in the world, but not be owned by it. Huge difference.
That beautiful flower of wisdom can be wide open, blooming, even while its roots are still firmly planted in the mud of everyday life. The two aren't opposites, they're one system. The work isn't to rip yourself out of the ground. The work is just to see. And that seeing, that clear, simple awareness, that's enough.
So that leaves us with a question for you. If this whole journey really just comes down to simple, clear seeing, what's just one thing, one little habit, maybe one fear that you could look at with a little more clarity? Not tomorrow, not next week, but today. So look, if this whole idea resonates with you and you want to go a little deeper, the source for this explainer, Beyond the Illusion, has a lot more research to explore. You can check out their work over on Gumroad, Etsy, and Medium.